Hello everyone, and welcome to BusinessHut, where luxury never goes out of fashion. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon never to miss an update. Regret. One of the worst emotions a person can feel. But what if you didn't have to feel it? What if you never made the mistakes that lead to you feeling regretful? What if you learned from the mistakes of other people? But how? Well, you don't need to worry about that because in today's video we're going to talk about the lessons that people learned too late in life. So without further ado, let's get started. Live in the moment. Doesn't sound like anything new, right? You have probably already heard this from your teachers, parents, grandparents, etc., but as annoying and repetitive as it is true. Now the part where you have to focus a little more, and something that you didn't know before this was that living in the moment doesn't mean only laughing, enjoying, or making as many memories as you can. It also means to be attentive, humble, responsible, forgiving, and open-hearted in the moment. Only laughing and enjoying the moments won't save you from regret. Living in the moment means trying to be your best self every moment. It means being able to perfectly balance your life and not letting anything overwhelm you. If you are only responsible and serious, you'll regret that you never got the chance to have fun. On the other hand, if you are only goofing around and being non-serious, you'll regret it later too. Because luck isn't always on your side, and most of the time, hard work is the only thing to back you up. So you have to stay alert and do whatever you are required to do as best as you possibly can. Now it might sound exhausting and boring, but that also means enjoying your breaks completely without any guilt. Relaxing as much as you can when you get the chance. Eating as well as you can. Majority of the people realize this very late in life, and by the time they do, nothing can be done and they're left with nothing but regret. Settle for less. Get off your high horse. It is perfectly fine to settle for a bit less. But wait, don't take it the wrong way. This is not the sign to text your ex and give them another chance. By telling you to settle for less, we mean you can go ahead and accept that job offer that doesn't seem up to your standards. You can always quit, and what is the worst thing that can happen? You will probably end up with some experience in that field. Make yourself open to more opportunities. There is no such thing as a perfect family, a perfect friend, or a perfect body. You have to start accepting stuff with its flaws. The majority of the time, all you need is something to work it. You can improve it, make it better, and succeed in it, on the basis of your own hard work. But don't expect stuff to be handed over to you on a plate. That's not going to happen. For example, if you want to be a close friend to someone, you can't just immediately get that position in their life. You always start out as a distant friend. With the passage of time, during good and bad times, you work your way to being closer to them. And the exact same needs to be done in other matters of life as well. A lot of people realize after they're left with no close friends or no professional success that they were supposed to start from scratch. Make those decisions. A what if? So many possibilities, so many regrets, so many chances. These two words hold the importance of a whole world for those who didn't try. Didn't get it? Have you ever seen someone win a competition that you were too nervous to participate in and felt terrible that you had a very decent shot at winning? Have you ever felt bad for not leaving your comfort zone and trying to talk to that cool person you saw on your first day of class? You guys could have been best friends. When the what-ifs prevail, all you're left with is regret. This is why people regret not making decisions, because when you don't make your own decisions, life makes them for you and everything seems a little more depressing than it usually is. Making your own decisions also gives you the courage to try out new things, take a stand for yourself, say no to people, and mark your boundaries. And what's the worst thing that could come out of a bad decision? You made a mistake and now you have something to learn. On the other hand, if you didn't make the decision yourself and it turned out to be bad, you have two regrets. 1, you had the chance to make the decision, but you were too scared to do it. And second, whatever other people or life decided for you didn't go that well either. So what's better? Stepping out of your comfort zone, putting yourself out there and making a decision? Or handing over the authority in your life to someone else? Not only does it make others take you for granted, but it also makes you weak and unnecessarily dependent. Not asking for help when you need it. Asking for help sounds like something that weak or dependent people do. Like you need someone else's help because you weren't strong, intelligent, or able enough to finish a task on your own, right? No. You're looking at it the wrong way. When you ask someone for their help, it means that you're aware of your own abilities and don't want to waste your time and energy on that particular task. It means that you know who can do the job better and you're not wasting time blaming yourself or being harsh to yourself for it. And at the end of the whole thing, you're left with less burden on yourself, more accomplished and smarter. For example, asking your friend for some help with your maths homework before the exam is perfectly fine. You don't have to feel embarrassed about it. Later on, what if the same question appeared in the exam? Wouldn't it feel worse? All you had to do was ask for a little help. And now you're left with a bad grade and lots of regret. Which lesson will you implement in your life? Leave in the comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, so you don't miss the next videos, and hit the like.